This, as you know, is a very important day of recognitions, of dedications, and celebrations. Now, as most of you know, the road that leads us here tonight is quite a long road. Some of us have been on it for a while. Some of us have been on it for a long, long time. But we're all glad to be here this evening.
Through many individuals and volunteers, we were able to complete the renovation due to their significant gift commitments and service throughout the campaign for the project. It's very important for individuals and organizations to know that they make up the difference between an average education at Stephen F. Austin State University and a superior one.
First, in regard to the building itself, this historic building. As everyone knows by now, this building has been named for Ed Gwen Cole. You all know that the Coles have varied interests. They're interested in basically everything the university does, but especially in art and in music and in theater and in biotechnology and in nursing and in athletics. And basically in every one of those areas, they have endowments and scholarships that are made available to our students. And then I would be remiss if I did not remind you of all the musical events that we all enjoy on campus in the Cole Concert Hall. And so tonight, Ed and Gwen, you honor us once again by letting us publicly display your name for all that you do for SFA. Next, I want to talk about the gallery where we are now gathered. It's been named after Jack and Doris Ledbetter. They embraced our university. They have gotten involved in every aspect of it. They are members of the Dean's Council over in Fine Arts. They're connected with the opera over in that particular area. They're involved in the treatment center, the Samaritan Center, Boys and Girls Club, Rotary Club, and in fact he serves on the Nacogdoches Sign Committee. Now, they have done a lot in a short period of time, in just 2 years. So Jack and Doris, I can only say I wished you had arrived in Nacogdoches a few years earlier, but you're rapidly putting your mark on Nacogdoches. What could I tell all of you about the Mass family? Now, they have been here for generations in Nacogdoches. They have been leaders in this community, in their church, and in our university. Many of you might know that the late Adley's father was the chairman of the group of businessmen in Nacogdoches that selected the site where SFA was to be located and where we are today. In addition, many of you know that Adley Mast himself served on the architecture committee here in Nacogdoches that made this gift possible for our art faculty at Stephen F. Austin State University. We owe them so much for what they have done for so many generations, bringing us where we are today. Next, we come to the final family that we're honoring tonight. We have Judge Thomas Reevely with us tonight and his wife, Judge Carolyn King. And tonight, we're honoring his late wife that many of you knew, Florence Wilson Reevely. Florence Wilson grew up in Nacogdoches, as so many of you know. Florence was known for her passion in art. She was an outstanding artist and painter and sculptor herself.
Without the help of our donors, the Art Center would not have been possible.